Bro. Bro, bro.
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 Bro. You might have noticed I got my hair cut recently. It is very short. I had it very long. When I say recently, I mean a couple of months ago, because it took that much time to consider my thoughts and turn it into a kind of video that made sense. Alright, let's actually talk. Let me actually talk about this. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about why I cut my hair, with several reasons why, because they all joined together in this big mush of a ball as to why I cut my hair. Let's start. Let's begin. Number one, because my hair was becoming a safety blanket for me and an identifier for me. It's like people saying you're so skinny, and you take on that character trait as a descriptor of yourself. So you know you won't be yourself if you don't have that trait. And that's the way I was with my hair, that I wouldn't be myself if I didn't have that length hair. It got to a point where I was defining myself by my long hair, which I have done in the past with other aspects of my physique, and it's not healthy. And so it got to a point where I didn't want to define myself by my hair or have others define me by my hair. And that's reason number one why I wanted to cut my hair, was because I didn't want to be defined by it anymore. Number two, oh man, the epitome of feminine beauty. We're going to discuss that, because traditionally feminine beauty is having long hair. It's about being extremely skinny. It's about the models we see in magazines and the models we see modeling clothes on runways, and to an extent I was becoming that. So to an extent I was becoming not a person to people and more of a sexual object. And I could see that in my interactions with some of the boys that I was friends with, and the way that they treated me was different to how they treated other males and other females. So they liked what they saw. They hadn't gotten to know me. And it annoyed me because it was like I was not being treated as a human. And I was not being treated as a person. I was being treated as my looks, and as if I were my looks. And it was concreting the ideas I'd had in my reason number one, that I was just my hair and that I wouldn't be myself without my hair. It was concreting those concepts because society was telling me that I wouldn't be as feminine if I didn't have that long hair, and males were telling me that they wouldn't be as attracted to me if I didn't have it. To an extent, I just wanted it to not be a reason as to why people liked me. I wanted people to actually get to know me more so than just judging by a cover that was my face and my hair. And you know what? That's reason number two. That's reason number two. Number three is that a lot of people were telling me not to cut my hair, and the majority of these people were men. Where I thought I was in control of my own decisions, it appeared that they thought they had a say in the decision of how I would look or how I should act. And it got to a point where it was less of an annoyance and more disturbing how much they thought they held a sway over my decision making. And it frustrated me because it felt like they thought they had a hold or a say over what I did to my body or how I dressed. And that's a thing in society too, which like irks me to no end. I had this one incident where one of the gentlemen in my lives, and he is lovely, I know he watches these videos and I feel terrible even mentioning this. It was a misunderstanding, so I'll say that before I even mention it properly. But I was joking around with him, saying, you know, that I was gonna cut my hair off and it was legit, and of course I'm gonna do it because I really want to do it. And he said, he was just legitimately like, don't do it. Like, I won't let you do it. And I got absolutely livid. I was furious and I was ready to cut it off right then and there. Like, I was completely done. Completely done. I am just speechless. Like, it made me so frustrated inside because it cemented the first two reasons, cemented this idea that yes, I'm only defined by my hair and I won't be me without my hair, and that men think that long hair is attractive and that you are not as feminine without your long hair. And C, this reason that men think they have a right to tell you what to do with your body and with your looks, and it just completely blew my mind and came to light that he was joking, or he said he was joking, which understandable because, you know, we were joking around. However, it just completely makes me think about it. This is going to be like my concluding statement because I think those were my three reasons and they're bundled up in a nice little bundle of reasoning. And now we're going to discuss the reactions and how those have impacted my thoughts on my haircut and why I did it, and impacted those reasonings. I had a lot of people that were like, yes, your hair looks really good, it really suits you, you know, it's bouncy, it's fun, it's glorious, it's exciting, all that good stuff that reflects my personality and made me feel really happy because it means that, you know, they don't care about my looks. Who cares about that? They're gonna be friends with me, they're gonna love me, and they're gonna appreciate me no matter what. And then I had people that exclaimed, your hair, and they had this stunned expression on their face, and that made me frustrated. Anyway, this is very off topic. I wasn't meant to kind of ramble on about this, so we're probably going to cut this way down, like way down. But we should probably finish this up. Yeah, we should probably do like a closing statement. Could you not imitate me? Alright. So the reason I made this video is because a lot of people were asking me why I cut my hair, and I was giving them the shortened answer, which wasn't exactly true, and I feel like everyone needed to know the long answer, and there were my reasons. And that was a lot of reasons and a lot of talking, and it was me droning on. So thank you for staying if you stayed, and I think the message to take away from this is you shouldn't let any part of your looks define you. So if you did enjoy this video and want more of me kind of warbling on about inconsequential things, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more random things, which usually aren't like this, but we're getting more vlog content. If you haven't seen my little talk in the car with my twin, which rambled, but more vlog content. This is one of the vlogs, and I'll see you soon. Bye! Oh, my makeup is amazing though. Don't define yourself by your makeup either, but mine looks really good. But
Anyway, go.
and anyway, just remember that you'll never be as pretty as me, so why try? That was terrible.
That was really bad. What the heck? It's
just
better with me
remember.
saying that. Let
Alright,
me
well
say
say it. You've got a terrible lisp right now.
Yeah, I know.
Right, go.
Just remember. Just remember. You'll never be as pretty as me, so why try? That was just
Shayna
as bad as
Wisdom,
yours.
Shayna Wisdom, Shayna Wisdom. Alright, bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.